I have 3 suggestions that will most likely make you profitable. Here are some of my top picks if you're gonna buy a car to flip. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about how to get started with car flipping and my story of how I got started with it. I'm gonna give you guys a couple easy steps you can take to get started into making money and flipping cars. Even though I don't flip cars anymore, this video is gonna help you a lot. The journey first starts in mid-September of 2022. I just got out of high school and I was cleaning windows full time. It was my own business I had going. I was also working a job at a candy store for the past year and I had saved up some money. Around this time I had $4,500 saved up in total. That was all my money, plus my daily driver. I didn't know what to do with my money. I didn't really know car flipping was even a thing. I kind of just wanted to buy a fun car. I ended up finding a 350Z on the marketplace. It was listed at $6 grand. I ended up talking him down to $4 grand. Here's the catch. The car was 5 hours away and I wasn't even sure if I was gonna buy it or not. This was pretty much all the money I had at the time. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but we drove 5 hours and I ended up buying the car. Now this car was pretty rotted out. It wasn't in the greatest shape at all. We drove 5 hours home. The whole car was vibrating because it was metal on metal. Now after this I had $500 left, so if anything went wrong I would have been screwed. Instead of keeping it, I decided I was gonna sell it. I'm just gonna resell it, to be honest. I cleaned it up, I redid the headlights, and I ended up selling it after 9 days of having it, and I made $1,500. To me at the time, I was honestly crazy because that would have taken me like a whole month and a half to make at my part-time job. I was hooked. The next day I bought another car and it was a 350Z, which was this one right here, and this is the car that started everything for me. The reason I'm posting this video today, the reason all the social media stuff has gone the way it has, was because of this car. That's how I got started on my car flipping journey. Now I'm going to tell you guys how you can get started car flipping. I have 3 suggestions that will most likely make you profitable after your first flip with less of a risk than I took. Number 1, you don't need $4,000, $5,000 to buy your first flip. Honestly, I could have bought a car with $1,000 to $2,000, $3,000 max. Honestly, I'd say $3 grand is the most you need for your first car flip at least. The one good piece of advice when buying this car is, as long as you know you'll be able to get at least $3 grand what you paid for it back, why not try? You know, like, the least you'll do is learn something. Number 2, do your research. Learn a little bit about cars first, just so you know. I'd highly suggest doing research on what to buy, and that leads me to point number 3. Here are some of my top picks if you're gonna buy a car to flip. Right now it's currently January and nothing is selling. Everyone just bought from Christmas. No one's buying shit now. Tax returns coming soon, so now would be a great time to buy a car at a cheap price because the market's gonna go up for sure. Number 5, any Mazda 3, preferably 2008 to 2013 gen. Number 4, Toyota Corollas. I haven't flipped a Corolla myself. It's a Toyota. It's gonna sell. Number 3, Honda Civics. Usually used Honda Civics are pretty beat, but if you can find a nice one, it's obviously gonna sell. Number 2, I would say Honda Accords. It's a Honda. It's gonna sell. And my top pick, if you're gonna flip cars in 2024, I'd go with a Toyota Camry. I've had the best luck with these cars. You can go anywhere from the 2005 gen to the 2008 gen. They'll all sell. Those are my top 5 cars to flip. And if you gain some value from this video, make sure you subscribe. I post everything to do with my journey as an entrepreneur, track my process, as well as to inspire others. But anyways, have a good day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.